Man must eat. Very, very,
Very,
very,
very,
very
very, very.
important. Yes, Champions League is back. And for sure, this midweek, the likes of Real Madrid host Manchester City in Santiago Bernabeu. PSG will be hosting Chelsea in the Parc des Princes. Real Madrid are going to host Manchester City without Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, and also Rodri. Meanwhile, Manchester City are unbeaten in 11 games overall. With Chelsea and the former champions PSG are going to be facing. PSG had to go through the, the playoff series, and they had to go on penalties with Monaco. Meanwhile, Chelsea qualify automatically. Looking at their statistics, we could actually go deeper and deeper and deeper, but that still will not give you the odds you are looking for. And you need someone, an expert who will guide you through. And that's why Eddie with us. Eddie, how excited are you with this midweek Champions League coming your way? Remember, if you are not champion, you can't be there. By the way, I didn't see Manchester United in the FA Cup build-up and the champ. What's going on?
All right, so this is not the time for us to be talking about Manchester United not participating in the Champions League. But next season we will be there, and we will be there for good. Oh, I'm excited that there's Champions League for us this midweek. Yeah, and some of the clubs, they've already faced each other more than 2 or 3 times, like the likes of Manchester United and Real Madrid and Manchester City. This is the first time these two great clubs are meeting. They've met several times. So we already know the results, but I'll tell you later.
Okay, we know the results, but we will hear it later. Must eat.
There's stuff Liverpool playing against Galatasaray, Chelsea playing against Paris.
Yes.
So there's going to be some hard calls, but at the end of the day, we still have to, for the sake of fellow investors, we have to make that course.
We have to make that course for the sake of fellow investors, because the green takes matters. Yes, remember to bet responsible even if you are above 18 years. This video is for entertainment purposes. So, Eddie, we start with Galatasaray, the Turkish giant, are going to be hosting Liverpool, and Slot and his men. And Koye, just inconsistency is the name of the game for Liverpool. But then Galatasaray scored 20 goals in their last 5 games at home. Just considered five of it in the last 6 games for sure. And we know Galatasaray, we all know both won both previous meeting against Liverpool. You remember they met in there, so Galatasaray won both of them. So it looks like Victor Osimhen has 7 goals and 2 assists in 8 Champions League matches this season. Galatasaray scored 5 goals at home against Juventus in the Champions League knockout round, and then they go ahead to Juve to win it. Meanwhile, Liverpool lost 2-1 at bottom place Wolves just days before the Champions League tie. So Mohamed Salah has just 5 league goals this season compared to 29 last term. Florian Wirtz misses the last 3 matches with back injury, but has returned to training. Meanwhile, 7 of their last 10 Premier League goals came from set pieces, showing resilient amid open play struggles. And set pieces has been the norm in winning games in the Premier League. Eddie, how about the Champions League and Galatasaray, who are looking like they are, do they say dead horses or like hard horses running in the Champions League?
Anyhow we're gonna put it, at the end of the day, we see Galatasaray, the Turkish side they have the solid side. If we, look at how they played against Liverpool, against Juventus, they took Juventus both home and away, and it was serious. Also, not to even only that they've also won against Liverpool twice. This time Liverpool going there, they are not safe. Yeah, so I'll be going straight away for Galatasaray in this game. There's no second thought. Straight win for them and also over 2.5. So Galatasaray to win the game and also over 2.5.
Galatasaray to win the game and over 2.5. You already said hard calls. Now I remember, I know this is a hard call prediction for sure. Eddie, Atalanta.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
they'll be
sometimes
hosting.
it's difficult to make such calls against the English sides in terms of Champions League and the Europa. When they are playing against this Spanish team, this Turkish team, they are always ahead of them with their performance and everything. They're always ahead of them. But this time around, so that's why I said it's going to be a hard call. But the Galatasaray to win the game.
To win the game. Meanwhile, Atalanta will be hosting Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich qualify automatically, I think, in the second place of the Champions League table. And for sure, Hurricane has scored 45 goals in all competition this season. You got 1 to 10 men Sassuolo in their last Serie A match. Atalanta beat Chelsea and Dortmund at home in this season Champions League. Score in 9 of their last 10 home matches. For sure, Bayern Munich conceded in 6 of their last 9 matches despite dominant results. And we also have Bayern score 8-1, 5-1, and 4-1 in 3 of their last 9 Bundesliga matches. They score 8-1, 5-1, and 4-1. So get it right. The goals there is gonna come. And for sure, the Bundesliga by 14 points while chasing a potential triple. And Kane average a goal every 0.7 minutes for Bayern in this campaign. Eddie, Atalanta hosts this formidable side of Bayern Munich, Vincent Company, going to Italy to face Atalanta. What do you think? Because we know the last time they faced Chelsea, they beat them at home.
So let me say the German champions, that's Bayern, is traveling to Italy to face Atalanta. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be tough. But at the end of the day, Bayern is going to win. Because if you are checking their expected rates. Expected goals is always higher. Harry Kane leading the striking role for them also only there. So these two players are going to lead by Bayern at the end of the day ahead of Atalanta. So Bayern to win and also Harry Kane to score, a potential scorer Harry Kane to score. We are going to expect over 2.5 in that game as well.
Bayern to score and Bayern to win and Hurricane to score and over 2.5. Okay. So with the third game for sure, Atletico Madrid. Atletico de Madrid, yes. Will be hosting Tottenham. Meanwhile, Tottenham are winless in 11 Premier League games. Atletico, sometimes they are also inconsistency is a bit worrying them. Eddie, this is a tough call.
I'm even surprised how two inconsistent clubs can be set in a competition.
No, but Tottenham we can't say it's inconsistency because they are not winning. It's just in the beginning that they were winning. They sacked Thomas Frank because of unable to win goals. But then they appoint a new coach, but still, he hasn't won a game yet.
Yeah, they are still to
they are threatening relegation in the Premier League.
Yeah, they are still to win a game in this 2026. Already January, February, March. Already in this year campaign. Atletico Madrid to win the game. Atletico Madrid to win the game. Yeah.
Atletico Madrid to win the game, guys. Keep it in mind. Atletico Madrid to win the game. That is how it's been. And yeah, our fourth game of the Champions League is gonna be Newcastle United hosting Barcelona. Yes, and you look at Newcastle having kept a clean sheet in 13 matches, while Barcelona travel without 3 first choices defenders. And for sure, with this, Newcastle United have conceded in every match since late January, and they have scored in 10 of their last 12 matches. The Howe side beat Man United 2-1 despite playing with 10 men against Manchester United. But with Barcelona, they are only a team in Europe top 5 league yet to concede a headed goal this season. And for sure, Lamine Yamal became the youngest player to score a La Liga hat-trick this century last weekend. Won all 5 meetings with Athletic Club under Hansen Flick by a combined 16-1. Eddie, with this game, where do you think it's leaning? Because Newcastle United, their brighter day is scary. But Barcelona, they will keep on making the high line and keep on scoring.
Yes,
Who
you
will
are
win
right.
this game?
You are right. You are right. It's going to be a tough call. Barcelona traveling to England to face Newcastle. Newcastle, poor. Barcelona can't stand against them. And also on a brighter day, Newcastle can't stand against Barcelona. I see this game ending in a draw. It's likely to end in a draw. So I'll go for a draw.
Go for a draw. Meanwhile, your favorite team, Leverkusen, Bayern Leverkusen, will be facing Arsenal in Germany here. And for sure, Arsenal are unbeaten in 11 Premier League games and also in Champions League. They've won all their away Champions League matches to top the table and then qualify automatically in the Champions League. Eddie, looking at Arsenal performance this season, do you think Bayern Leverkusen could stand up to Arsenal Arteta, considering their performance this season?
All right, so with the performance of Leverkusen, they stand no chance playing against Arsenal. Arsenal is the only club in the Champions League with, I think, 100% record. They've won all their away games, and even in the Premier League as well, they have a solid record. So this campaign is totally for Arsenal. All us are in favor of Arsenal to win this Champions League. So it's a must for them. I'll be taking Arsenal straight win.
Taking Arsenal straight win. At the meanwhile, Bodo Glimt will be hosting Sporting CP. And you could quite remember, Bodo Glimt beat Manchester City, beat Atletico Madrid, and Inter twice in this Champions League campaign. Looking at Sporting CP this season, people have not really seen them that much, but they have managed to qualify into the knockout stages of the Champions League. With Bodo Glimt structure and their team play, they play as a unit, and when you approach without careful, they dismantle you at home. Once again, at home against Sporting, do you think Sporting can get away with any 1 point even in Bodo Glimt?
Bodo, because we've seen Bodo taking some of the giant in this. So it's going to be difficult for Sporting. It's going to be a long day for the. If the game was to be played in Portugal, I could have told you that Sporting could have won the game hands down. But since the first leg we played away, straight for Bodo Glimt.
Straight win for Bodo Glimt. Meanwhile, PSG will be hosting Chelsea in the Parc des Princes. And for sure, PSG scored 11 goals in their last 4 home matches at Parc des Princes. And for sure, we all know that these two have a lot of history in common. They have been meeting in Champions League. The last meeting was in the Club World Cup, where PSG was beaten by Chelsea. Meanwhile, PSG lost 3-1 at home to Monaco 5 days before facing Chelsea. PSG needed penalties to beat Monaco 5-4 on aggregate in the Champions League playoff. Meanwhile, Chelsea, on the other hand, won 3-2 away at Napoli in their last Champions League knockout matches. And for sure, Joao Pedro scored hat-trick against Aston Villa this weekend. He has scored 10 goals in domestic competition under Liam Rosinho. Meanwhile, Chelsea scored 4 goals in each of their last 2 matches. Eddie, these two people, there's some kind it's becoming a rivalry between them. Who is gonna get that win? Because PSG, as the former champions, they are not pulling up. They had to play playoff before they can qualify. Meanwhile, Chelsea also managed to qualify in the last day of the group stage matches. But then Koyesa is not going that quite okay.
You are right. As assessing both performance from PSG and also from Chelsea this season, Chelsea is higher above PSG in terms of performances this season. PSG last season they were incredible. They went ahead and won, the Champions League and also several domestic trophies as well. These two clubs meeting, they were stopped by Chelsea, in their Club World Cup, as you said. This time around, Chelsea also was stand tall or stand great against PSG, straight in for Chelsea.
Trade win for Chelsea. Meanwhile, Real Madrid will be hosting Manchester City Pep Guardiola in Santiago Bernabeu. The last time they met over, the City won by 2-1. Meanwhile, Real Madrid lost back-to-back in La Liga matches for the first time since October 2018. Real Madrid are going to be without Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, and Rodrigo. These are absolutely centrally people or central players who are very dominant in Real Madrid, but then it's sort of unfortunate. It's between Pep Guardiola and Arbeloa. Meanwhile, Manchester City, on the other hand, are unbeaten in 11 matches. Eddie, Manchester City won at the Bernabeu 2-1 in December Champions League phase. And for sure, City twice surrounding Leeds in their 2-2 draw in Nottingham Forest, or with Nottingham Forest on Wednesday. What do you make? Who is going to win this game, Eddie? Who has the chances of winning this game? It's a game of thrones.
There is a game of thrones. As you said, Mbappe won't be playing in this game. He won't be playing in this game. This season, on and off. They're not consistent with their winners. I'll be going for double chance for Manchester City.
Double chance for Manchester
Double chance for
City.
Manchester City.
Okay, guys, as Eddie prepare for our Man Must Eat Best 5, we will just, whatever is gonna be, if you are new, hit the subscription button. If you think the video interests you, like and share the video as well. And probably if you have a bet or you know your team will be winning this weekend, let us know in the comment section. Your thoughts are highly welcome. Eddie, if you are ready.
Yeah, our Man Must Eat Best 5, is ready. Galatasaray played against Liverpool Galatasaray to win the game and it's over 2.5. Atalanta will be hosting Bayern Munich, straight win for Bayern and it's over 2.5. PSG Chelsea, straight win for Chelsea. Then Madrid versus Manchester City is 0.5. And double chance for Manchester City as well. You can go for any of them. And Leverkusen will be hosting Arsenal, straight win for Arsenal. So let's log this best 5 in and fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, guys. And hey, see you in the next game for sure. Thank you very much for watching. And we're going to see you. Keep in touch. And hey, something great is coming your way this midweek. We can't just wait to see what is going to happen. And remember, bet responsible, even if you are above 18 years. And this video is for entertainment purposes. Ciao.
Adios.